Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Locked Dicta, and I want to say Happy New Year to every one of us. This is the first time I will be coming on the show, let me call it that way, this year, and I wish us a prosperous year ahead. This is the first episode of The Hint for this year, and today we want to talk about what most fathers fail to realize. I was going through the Bible and I got to Matthew 12. This is the part where Jesus was in the temple. He was preaching, and the people told him that his mother and brother want him, and he asked who is his mother and who are his brothers like. And let me just jump straight to 50. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother, sister, and mother. And Jesus did not mention father. I was like, Jesus is our father. Check back with father and Abi, it's supposed to be now that whosoever do the will of my Father in heaven should be the same is my brother, sister, mother, and father. Father now, but no, he did not mention it. And that was when I realized that the role of a father is irreplaceable. No one could have replaced Jesus' father in heaven, and that is why he did not bother mentioning, irrespective of whether you do the will, you are not his father. But this power that fathers carry, most of them fail to realize it. Let us go to a typical African setting. Who shouts the most? The mother. Who corrects the most? The mother. Okay, now, who does the child fears the most? It's still the father. The father figure has this power in it, but a lot of times, this power is used in a different way. It's not used the way it is meant to be used. Like, a father is meant to be the leader, teach the child, sacrifice the most, love the child. But what most father does is, they have this lordship over their family, even the wife sometimes, and the children, and the relationship between the father and the family is nothing comparable to the one with Christ and the church, of which the relationship is supposed to be like the one between Christ and the church, where there is love and a lot of sacrifice. Our fathers are meant to love the most and sacrifice the most. See, the father is like the way Christ is to the church. In other words, the mother is just meant to be like the Holy Spirit. The father is the one to give all instructions, or should I say most instructions, and the mother will be the one to remind you, oh my daughter, don't forget what your father said. Just like the Holy Spirit is meant to teach, guide, and remind us everything that Christ already taught us to do or told us to do. But it's just the other way around, because most fathers don't even have time for their family. Should I say it's the devil that knows that the role of this fatherhood is so big, and if it is well used, a lot of family will balance it, but it does not want it. So because of that, he has distracted most of our fathers, even before they become fathers. They prefer to have time with their friends, drink, and so many things happening in families, when they are supposed to stay with the family, teach the children, love the children, guide them the way they should go. Some of our fathers, the only time they remember to talk to their child is when you are going back to school. But it's not meant to just be like that. Teach with love, correct with love, and yet they are meant to sacrifice the most. But a lot of times, our mothers are the ones sacrificing the most, and that is why, should I say, it's always like weighing a lot of women down, getting older than their age, because they are doing the responsibility they are not meant to do, and of course, they are taking the glory they are not they are taking the honor. That is why most songs out there now, you start hearing mother, mommy, like a lot of mother songs, but you hardly hear that one for father. Why? Because they are the ones doing the job, so they are taking it back. But if fathers had done their job, it's going to be shared equally. Like, it won't be like it's only mommy. So the point is, the earlier our fathers get to realize how much power they have, the fact that their child will fear them even when they don't even say pim. Go and wash plate, go and do this one, let the father come in, the entire house will go silent. all the job you know, the errands you've been sending that child since morning, you will go and do it because you don't even want any report that this. Like me, for a typical example, like my mom was saying, is that you can count the number of times your dad beat you. I said, dad only beat me once throughout that I grow. I say, good. How many times dad beat you? Mommy, you're always beating me every day. Oh, it's as if you want to kill me. In fact, then I was wondering so many things. She was laughing and she said, but who do you still fear the most? Guess what? It's still my dad. And this is how it is in average families. Mommy will call you now and be like, mommy, you just cut the phone. Mom, leave me, Jerry. I want to sleep. But let your dad call you. You're possible. Like, even when they are doing less. Now imagine they are showing love at the highest peak. Like, now imagine they are doing more. Now imagine they are sitting down, teaching with love. Not all those teaching that you will frown your face as if, like, it will be like, like, I don't know. Like, maybe should I say the earlier we start living some African kind of way, thinking that when the child is good, it belongs to the father. When the child is bad, it is the mother's fault. No, it is the father's fault. Because before the father said Jack Robinson, if he was one training the child is already obeying. Especially when it now comes with love, sacrifice, understanding, good teaching. So I want us to understand that the earlier our fathers realize what they are meant to do, realize the power they carry, that they are irreplaceable, the better. Because it is easy to say, this person is my brother, this person is my sister, this person is my mother. I'm relating it now to how Jesus said it in Matthew 12:50. But how many of us easily call somebody else daddy, our own daddy? It's rare, very, very rare. Easily we can say, that person is my mom, she tried for me, she used to take care of me at a particular time, even when the person is not your biological mom. But it is very rare. It may happen, but it's very rare for you to just see someone and say, that person is my father. It's always having one suffix. It's either you say your father in the Lord or something. There's never this direct, that person is my father. When a child is getting married, even if the father has been so irresponsible since the birth of that child, when it becomes that, the family members will start telling you that you just have to tell your dad that you are getting married. You just have to be there. They just wear the clothes for the father to go and stay there. That is exactly how it works. Why? Because they are irreplaceable. And these people fathers have not realized how irreplaceable they are to the child, in the life of a child. Because if they have, the way they would, like, it's mothers that know, as in how mommies, in fact, mommies are like, they know that they are irreplaceable. Like, see all our musicians now. Before you become star like this, you have sang for your mom, bam, like, you get sweet songs that everyone will be singing. Different types. But here we are. How many people stand for their dad? Yet the role of the father like Olori, like but the lordship thing is the major thing that is making the father and the family like far apart. Check the relationship between fathers and their son. It's like fire and water. Like most of the times, I did the survey like personally. Check it. Most of them don't even like talking to their fathers, but because they don't have choice, they share my daddy. It's still the daughters and fathers that are still kind of close. But so some are just talking to the dad. Like, it should not be like they are not talking like it's my father. They don't have choice. But the real relationship, when you want to checkmate it, is like 10%. Most fathers and sons, and that is the same way that same son will grow up. And that is the same way that same son will hold relationship between himself and his own son, and the cycle continues. And that is why I'm doing this video. I want us to know that most of our fathers carry a lot of power in them, that they need to start using it in a very nice and good way. Talk to your son in a nice way. Be close with them. Teach them the way they should go. Like, train them. Love them, sacrifice for them, and tell me if these children will not grow and become good people. See what's going on in our community these days. This one, ritualism is just so rampant. Like, almost, it's like everywhere you go. Like I'm saying, like, what are our fathers doing about it? we are all blaming our moms. See, the more our father works, the less the work will be for the mothers. That is one thing I want us to realize. But I'm not talking here because I want the work of the mothers to reduce. No, should I say I don't care? But what I really care about is the father carries a very big power, and I want them to realize today. So the earlier our fathers realize the power they carry, the leadership they are meant to use, like the leadership power, or should I say skills they are meant to use, or I don't know how to put it. The earlier they realize it, and the better it's going to be for every one of us. The better they hold their family, the relationship, talk to their child, teach their child, be there for the child. Stop leaving the moms to be there, okay, because you have to work. We understand. A lot of moms too have to work, and yet they still have to come back and be there for their child. So the earlier we realize this, the better it's going to be for every one of us. And that is what I have to say on this episode of The Hint, for the first of its kind for 2022. And in addition, in case you have comments or addition or anything, please feel free to leave it at the comment section, and we can learn from each other. So I still remain my humble self, Lord Predictor, and I want to say a very big thank you for listening all this while. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel.